I
All right,
try. I try with good news. I promise you.
there you go. All right, we're live. There we go.
We are live. Let me get this one started right. Producer, go live.
What is today? Wednesday?
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
Is it Wednesday?
Ah,
Is it Wednesday?
I don't know what day it is, but good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's me and Eric Knight trying to figure out what day it is today. Eric, tell everybody what day it is.
It is Apple Tree Day.
Apple tree. I
Apple
got a
Tree.
good story about apple trees.
All right, let's hear it.
So Prescott always had a very like select apple tree selection on my route from from point A to point B downtown Prescott with all these like houses that just grew apple trees. So we go on the trails and we would be able to go ahead and just pick these apples, and sometimes we would use the apples to beam them at our friends.
Of
But
course you did.
do not drink or do not eat the apples extensively because it does cause this major reaction of literally like it's a detox. So
Yes,
anyways,
I've heard that. Yeah.
you get a little bit of differences, but anyways, good morning everybody. Thank you for joining us this morning. We are actually sitting in our little areas, nice and confined, and today's I'm actually having a bunch of sponsors sponsor today, and as you can see behind me, I'm sponsoring my buddy, the Hungry Badger. So thank you, Hungry Badger, for all the things that you do, especially feeding my tummy. That thing is the best thing that you've ever done. But anyway, he's also a good friend. Good shout out to Ryan, and also to
The food's
our
good.
sponsor.
I mean, don't forget that. The food.
Yeah, the food. And
Like, I've never had prime rib from a food truck before. And wow, I was skeptical, but Ryan did it. And
it's
it's
all about
amazing.
that. It's all about that preparation, my friend. Prepping.
Yeah.
So anyways, what the thing is today on a headline is that Governor Ducey releases millions of dollars to go ahead and be put back into our restaurant systems, and I tell you what, with that being said, there's a lot to understand. Is that when the governor actually does these things, it's supposed to help out our local community. So let me go ahead and just read you what the press release was given to me. Governor Doug Ducey today announced an additional $2 million to further help local restaurants and other dining establishments expand outdoor dining, protect patrons and staff, and limit the spread of COVID-19. And this is huge because Arizona really honestly does have some beautiful days. I know that we are like literally looking for water, but at the same time, did you go outside yesterday and hang out just a tad bit outside at all?
It was beautiful. Yeah.
It was amazing.
I had my
And
door open in my office. It was that great.
yeah, and so with that being said, these things can survive if it's needed. So these are the things for the local Prescott restaurants should look into if they are in need of helping out their location and growing bigger. And as you guys remember, that the executive order about a month ago, maybe I think it was, that he says that every law that has ever said that you can't do anything on the public walkways, you can now do something on the public walkways. So if you guys are out there, please message your mayors and see what you could do with the city council, because they're opening up the doors to help you guys out. So with that being said, start cutting off your parking lots, cutting off your back doors.
And San Martin, well, it's funny because the city, at least the city of Prescott, was really worried that the weather's been beautiful. And now it's going to start to warm up.
Yeah, and it's literally a good thing for people to go ahead and look into. And if you guys want to support the local, businesses, just, have your hands on that, man. Just make it work out. So, Eric, I'm full of information. I know you know this. I know that there's a little bit of random facts in me, but this is the fact that I have right now on this story. Now, you guys, I don't know about you, but we've been following this story. Can you, Eric, can you do me a favor and allow screen sharing?
That's weird. Apparently, welcome to the new features of Zoom, huh?
Yes, sir. You got to turn it on. But this is the crazy part about it, guys. So we were here the other day, and we were actually talking about human remains found. Like there was 5 heads found with 26 limbs, and I swear to you, it was like, what in the world are we actually talking about right now?
All right, there you go. Let's see it. Yeah, that we're finding more bodies in Yavapai County. San Martin, what the heck is going on?
Okay, so let me go ahead and tell you what's happening. As you guys can see right here, the headline says human remains recovered from the dry Beaver Creek area, McGuireville. And yeah, as you guys probably know right now, like, oh, what was that all about? What is this all about? Is it connected with the other ones that we found? And actually, no, it is not. Anyways, on January 1st, 2021, around 1:30 p.m., YCSO deputies were dispatched to a report of human remains discovered by a hiker in the McGuireville area north of Rimrock, Arizona. The GPS coordinate provided placed the hiker near Dry Beaver Creek in a small wash about 2 miles northwest of McGuireville rest area. Deputies hiked into the target location, confirmed human remains in an advanced state of decay at the bottom of the sandy wash and thick brush. Now, the speculation was once again over the idea of, did it come from the guy that was like literally dropping those body parts from his whole thing out there in, or it was it Oregon or was it Washington?
It was what?
Crazy, Eric. I mean, to be in honesty, this year has been crazy. But the funny thing about it, we're going to go ahead and go back to the previous story that we actually were talking about. Did you know that he actually wrote a book that talked about being a serial killer and how to go ahead and cover up those killings?
Wait, the guy who dropped the bodies
Yes, he's an
in the
author.
Prescott area? What?
Yeah, he's an author, and it's I think the actual title of it is um serial killer. And he
21 is 21 is shaping up to be way crazier than 2020.
yeah, in his book he actually wrote how easy it would be to cover up, this deal with a business that was actually working with cadavers. So there's a lot of crazy stories going on with this. So we might need to go ahead and look into this man's mental state of mind before they release him from the jail. But anyways, this one right here, it was kind of crazy because the detectives are aware of the missing persons case out of West Covina, California, in which the missing person vehicle was found abandoned by a DPS trooper on September 23rd, 2020 at the McGuireville rest stop. A search by troopers that day, along with extensive person. So they're speculating that this could be that missing person that was reported missing, but under investigation right now. So if we could actually get to that answer and what actually was really happening, that would probably be a good time right now. Oh
Wow. So I don't know how many local or new people to Prescott area know that Sedona, at least half of Sedona, Cottonwood, Cornville, what is the one we just talked about? McGuireville, that's all Yavapai County. So just on the other side of that big mountain, they're still part of this community.
yeah, and if you guys do a little bit of research as far as Yavapai County, we do have a very extensive county. We are the third largest county. I mean, Arizona, but we are the third largest county in the state, and I think
And
we're the
now,
third largest.
yeah, I saw your post. What was it, yesterday or the day before? Prescott Valley is now the largest city in Yavapai County.
Insane, guys, insane. And okay, so check this out, Eric. Yesterday, I ended up having a great meeting with Dr. Nancy Bloom about the vaccine. And I don't know if anybody saw that, but I was definitely like, I have questions. It's not like I sit around just like thinking, I'm just going to do what everybody else does. I mean, I like to ask questions, and sometimes it's a little bit extensive, and sometimes I jokingly ask questions, but sometimes people do take me for real. And Nancy actually took this opportunity to express herself and also express the idea of what the vaccine is all about and how it could actually help out. I'm just the only thing that I could say right now. You guys could go back and check out the video just to go ahead and hear what I had to ask, and it was basically all the questions that a lot of us do have online. But I guess my favorite question that I had that could possibly give me reassurance was this. I said, Nancy, give me one word that described how you felt after you got the vaccine.
Oh, so hold on, back up. She got it.
Yeah, she got the vaccine.
Okay,
She got
all
the
right.
vaccine. And so the as soon as I asked her that word or that question, I was like, give me one word that describes how you felt after you got the vaccine. And she says, relief. And
Mm.
I said, "Oh my gosh, that is huge because not only do we have to worry about everything that we do, every place that we walk in, every place that we actually have to deal with any kind of person or persons, it's a really scary scenario. Not to mention, it's closing down businesses and it's keeping our capacity down on a very big, huge scenario. So to hear that word relief is something that I like to hear. But once again, speculations, speculations.
And that's where I was going to go. Speculation. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we don't know. The CDC is saying even if you get the vaccine, you're still going to have to wear a mask in certain places. You still have to have social distancing in certain places. And there was an article that I passed on to you this morning. CDC said that they just did a recent study, and antibodies, if you have COVID, look like they're almost completely gone and won't protect you after 90 days. So I don't know what that means for the vaccine. I'm no doctor, but it certainly that's not good.
It's a crazy scenario, Eric, and we are all living it, and so we are all in the same like team, same board, same thing that we are living. But at the same time, being in a smaller town such as Prescott, we do not feel the impacts of what it does in the cities. So I feel very
True.
comfortable and confident that Prescott will go ahead and survive. And also, the citizens are here or seem to be very protective, but we also do have a high capacity of the elderly. So we still got to take care of them. We still got to put them first as far as being careful and I mean, I have my father, and I really would love to be careful for him. Since he has her grandpa, her mom, I mean, everybody that we have to be worried about. And more than less, to be able to say that you have confidence to be relieved from whatever vaccine that has been given to you, that is huge. So it kind of gave me an idea of like this could be a positive rather than a negative. But with once again the speculations of acknowledging that it's not going to freaking help us out, then it's kind of like wah wah wah. What else is next? Why do they want? Why do we have to still live in fear? So my thoughts were
Well,
like this.
and I think we can all agree we don't want to be California, right? California is they're over capacity. Uh, they don't have enough oxygen for people. They're turning people away at the hospital. They say if you can't make it to the hospital, don't even have the ambulance bother to pick you up, kind of thing. It is just crazy. So I think we can agree that we just don't want to be California. I think I saw our stats yesterday from the mayor. I think in Arizona, our ICUs are only 93%.
Once again, what do you say about this stuff, man? What do you say? What do you do? How do you actually live with this? And that's all I want to do. That's all that anybody wants to do is just move on, move forward. Let's go ahead and actually, live our lives to the fullest again. But at the same time, Eric, it just seems like there's a lot of things going on right now. And, back to a little bit of current events, as we all saw last night, that, the House is now ran by the Democrats. How do you feel about that, Eric?
No comment.
Cheers. Okay, guys, I get into a little bit of politics, but at the same time, politics suck, man. I
They
don't
do.
know about you.
They do. San Martin, and to be fair, I don't like any one party in control of everything. I mean, that's what makes our country so great is different ideas from different minds, from different parties, from different people, from different walks of life. And if we don't have diversity, then a large group of people are going to be miserable, and that's too bad.
It is, man. So, anyways, man, I've always lived. If you're good to me, I'm good to you, and I still hold that dear in Prescott. Prescott actually really honestly shows the liking of just being alive and just being a good
Yeah.
community.
Hey, Richard's back.
Richard's always been back. He's just sometimes never
No,
comes
he's
in.
been working. He's been doing the important stuff.
Oh, did he finally comment again?
Uh
Oh yeah, there we go. Good job,
huh.
Eric. He said, "I love the hair, Eric." See, with the beard. Give him some love over the beard.
Yeah,
She
right.
said,
I'm,
"When
I'm
you
trying to. I'm trying to grow that. We call this a San Martin. That's what we're trying to grow here.
mine is doing
Wait,
pretty
wait
well."
a minute. Wait a minute. You are not going to get out of this, okay? And you're not responding to me. You were supposed to jump in a lake, and now
Oh
we've
my
got this
gosh,
polar event
man.
coming up in Prescott Valley this weekend. And I think San Martin is to get in the lake.
I'm starting to really honestly feel like maybe I should just jump in the lake. I'm gonna call it a baptismal, Eric, and I'm gonna come up a new man. Baptize San Martin. You know what?
Right?
Let's go ahead and look at this and let's see if we could actually
I,
uh
I know Mayor Kell, he said he's not doing it this year, but he's done it the last couple of years. But I think San Martin needs to step up and take his place.
yeah, I'm the unofficial Quad City mayor guy, so we might as well step in this places for everybody. Well,
Look,
all
Annie and Cecilia are saying get in the lake.
well, they're coming with me. That's all I gotta say. Get in. I'm just. How about the pool? Let's go ahead and get in the pool. I'm
And the
gonna get.
pool's just as cold. I'm all for it. I say do it.
All right. Let me. I'm gonna read right now what I need to do. Eric, you know what we should do on some maybe the morning show? We should actually have one of those things like we're gonna call and see what they say. That's what I want to do. Okay, so let me think. Join us on Saturday, January 9th, 2021 for our annual Polar Bear Splash event will be held at Mountain Valley Park starting at 8 a.m. They don't even want to wait till the warm times
No,
to get
it'll be nice and cool.
no.
Yeah.
Uh, you know what? That brings me to the idea of like, what is the weather going to be like on the night? Hey, it might be warm at that
Yeah,
point.
I was
So
gonna say
I'm
this
like,
could be the
okay,
warmest winter we've had. I mean, it sounds like it might be perfect.
it is. It's going to be sunny, so I guess we could go ahead. You guys are making me sweat right now. Let's see. Due to COVID precaution, we will not have the ice cream eating. What? I ain't going.
Oh, ice cream eating before you get in or after you get out? No thanks.
Oh, hey, look, I might be able to, like, if you're a rather hairy male, join the Ice Princess contest. I don't know if I want that title, man, Ice Princess.
All right, so I have never heard of this event before, but it looks like it's been going on for years. This is awesome. How do people join? I'm not joining.
Highlights the event. Sign-ups will take place on our website prior to the event. Here's the link. Okay, so I'll go ahead and post this link so you guys can go ahead and join me. I mean, you know what? If I think I actually have, what is it, Saturday morning?
It's Saturday morning, yeah.
Saturday morning, I might have some time to do this, man. I might have some time.
Well, you're gonna have to. I'm sure you're gonna have to register. You can't just show up to these kind of things. If there, what's this? What's is there a registration fee?
I don't know. Why would they actually pay? Have somebody pay? Why would you pay?
Normally, these things are fundraisers for a good cause.
Oh well, I definitely need some. No money.
Oh well, I was gonna sponsor you, so I'll still sponsor you. So I'll write that check out right now.
We'll get a what do you call it? We'll get it like printed on my back so when I jump in, everybody can see it.
Yes, we'll get you. It'll say Prescott Times on your back.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Ice Princess thing starts at 10:30 to 11. Polar Bear Plunge Group 1 will jump in at 9 a.m. Polar Group Plunge 2 will jump in at 9:30. So I want to be a part of the part 2 because it's a little warmer. Oh gosh, I'm like literally sweating right now saying I don't know about all this. I don't know about
I will. If you do it, I will come out and film it.
yeah, because I'm gonna need somebody to film me freaking
Exactly. Live
in
stream.
my vulnerable state of nakedness.
All right, everybody. You're hearing it here first. Live stream Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
Oh my gosh. I gotta clear it with Ceci to see if it's okay.
I already saw it cleared from Ceci. She already cleared it in the chat.
Oh shoot. No, that's not her. That's somebody else. That's somebody else. Join us Saturday, January 9th. The event will be held at Mountain Valley Park. Come out and enjoy. Highlight. Yeah. Okay. We're okay. You know what? I said it. Bad word. Bad word. You know what? Let's do it.
All right,
I'm gonna do it.
you heard it on air here first. If not, if this doesn't work, he's going to jump into Lynx Lake.
Yeah. Are you allowed to jump in the Lynx Lake during this time of life?
Yeah, I think you're allowed to. I just don't think people want to. Annie says she'll be there, Ice Princess.
Oh my god. Oh, isn't it? Wait. Yeah. Wait. I don't know.
I
When is that? Isn't it Annie's birthday today?
I'm not sure. It's this week, I think.
Is it January 6th or January 9th? I think it was January 6th for her birthday.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. I will let you change the subject. What other news do you have?
No, man, we're on the subject. We're gonna stay here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the other news that we have obviously is the weather. The weather is literally going to be so beautiful this week. There is no precipitation coming in. Unfortunately, that is a bad deal because we need water. But um, looks like it's going to be beautiful all week, Eric. Really, really beautiful. I mean, there's nothing but beautifulness coming out. I like it a lot. I like
That's
it
good.
a lot.
That's good. Annie's saying her birthday's Saturday, so there you go. For her birthday, you're gonna jump in a lake.
For her birthday, I'll just. Well, oh my gosh, guys, you guys are pressuring me, man. I feel like I'm in high school right now, where you guys
Peer
are trying to
pressure.
get me to do drugs.
Yeah, peer pressure.
Oh God, like my palms are sweaty right now, my friends. I don't even know what to say besides snap. I don't even know what to say. Anyways,
Well,
this
at
is
least you're not finding dead bodies around the county.
if I start doing a little bit more hiking, it looks like I'm gonna my possibilities of finding a dead body in Yavapai County is really high compared to what we've been noticing. So we went on a hiking trail down to Sedona, a Little Horse Trail, and we didn't find no body parts, thank God. And we actually did have a moment where it was just nothing but beauty, like beauty, beautiful. That's all I say,
It's
beautiful.
the time of year to get out there for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time to go out and make sure you go at a good reasonable time because the mountains really have a shadow cast a shadow effect on there, so
Yes.
it gets chilly in the shade. That's for sure.
We
If you
were
guys want to
saying
know more about the polar bear plunge, I just posted the link on our Facebook page. We'll go ahead and post a little bit more on the PrescottTimes.com. So that's kind of huge. But guys, I tell you what, thinking about all the cool things that we missed this past year, I am really looking forward and hoping that we could actually resume, some of these events that we are so into. And as you guys know, that what about a month ago we posted that, or maybe 3 weeks, no, about a month ago, we posted that the city of Prescott will not be issuing anything. So I'm kind of saddened by that because when does our first like cool event start? Like in March, right?
normally March, yeah, we have that big. What normally kicks off the year. It's actually one of the biggest events of the year. Is that whiskey off road mountain bike race, and they come in and take all of our rentals, all of our Copper Basin Road. Like it is a big event. And as COVID hit last year, it was the first event to get canceled. And they were like, "Oh, we'll reschedule it the fall," and then it got canceled again. I don't know that it's it. I have not gotten any bookings for it for that week, San Martin. So I don't think it's going on this year, but I don't know for sure.
Well, we're hoping that it doesn't really kill us too much, but I'm telling you what, Eric, this is not a good deal for any of our economy. So I mean, but then again, I want to see the reports and see exactly how it fared up, as far as like the taxing and
Tax
stuff.
revenue seems okay. That's the thing. If you look at the city of Prescott's report, and I'm not sure about Prescott Valley or Chino, but tax revenue for quarter 3 was on par, and it was actually up.
I guess, I mean, gosh, Eric, there's just so much. I mean, it's like, I feel like there is a need to dancing going on, there's yoga going on. So we'll start posting the stuff at the Elks Theater. We posted the first event that I saw that they actually were promoting, and so hopefully that helps out just a tad bit for them over there at the Elks Theater. But yeah. So, anyways, this is what is going to be planned. Let me go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about what the Prescott Times is going to be doing here shortly. We are adding a lot more columns, such as astrology, such as just a comedy column. We have obviously political column. I mean, we're going to try to stay a little bit too like far. I'm really skeptical about politics, but at the same time, we do need to know about what's going on in the local area as far as everything being voted in and voting out. It's like things like that need to be talked about. So we want to
So,
stay with
okay, couple of questions for you on that. So Annie said doing okay, less HERF funds. I'm curious, Annie, what HERF funds are. You'll have to educate me on that. But San Martin, you're talking about politics. I got to ask you, How's the political groups doing on the Facebook?
Oh, I actually shut that down a long time ago.
Did you?
I shut that down a long time ago, and the reason why is because it was literally like a bunch of children on a schoolyard.
Mm,
Because every day there was like, if they didn't like what the guy posted or the girl posted or whatever, it'll be report to admin, report to admin, report to admin, report to admin. And I'm like thinking, oh my god, can anybody go ahead and not report something and actually try to find out a civil situation within amongst each other? But no, man, they were fighting like kids. Like, it was so weird, and I was like, you know what? Forget this. And it was kind of crazy because remember when we first started the COVID, my account got deleted, or
yes, I
not
remember
deleted,
it was
but it got
suspended.
put on. Yeah, it got put in jail because of a
Yeah.
post that was posted months prior to this, and it was literally nothing. And so, anyways, I was like, I can't really lose this page, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take the whole politics thing out because they were it was bad. It was very bad. So I ended up archiving. That's what they call it, archiving the group. So, anyways, just the other day, I got a message in the notification saying, "Hey, your group is we had to delete a post because it was violating for other stuff." And I'm like, I FYI, this group hasn't been open for freaking like 6 months, 7 months.
Which is
Like, why?
which is weird, right? I've heard stories of people getting busted for posts they made 2 years ago.
Yep. So they're going back and just like wreaking havoc on some people. So, they're really honestly quieting the people that are very vocal about their beliefs and stuff. So it's kind of crazy out there in this world. But anyways, there's a lot of cool things that are going on as far as like in our area. Some of the things that I felt like we should probably do in 2020, 2021
Yep.
is literally just look forward and start putting other like goals in mind. One of the things that Dr. Nancy Bloom decided to say is like, stop watching the news.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop watching the news. Stop watching politics, because all it is doing is stressing you out, and it's
I
not
have
going to
to
help
say
you.
this, Martin, because we've joked about it before, but stop social media. Don't turn us off. But
Don't turn the off.
social media, I think, was it you that asked this morning, has an election and politics ever been like this before? And my response was social media is like gasoline on this whole thing.
Yeah, and that's not good, man. I mean, and it actually has fueled a lot of fire, but there was also speculation that outside influences was actually taking over some of our groups and agitating our community. And it's very true, because a lot of the people that we kicked out that was agitating our community wasn't even from our community, and in some cases they were not even from our country. And
Yeah.
so I was like, wow, this is pretty insane on how easy it was for them to infiltrate local small community groups and actually just cause a crap storm
Well,
of
and it's
people
funny,
just
right?
being
I mean, who would
divided.
have thought somebody from Russia or China would want to start trouble in a little community's group? But I saw it, and you showed me firsthand. It is happening, and it's just crazy. But anyway, it is that time of day.
It is, and I am ready to rock. We got
And
a pretty
tomorrow
good
I'm going to
day.
change the computer because I see how choppy we are on Facebook, and I'm going to get a better computer so we're smoother.
What are you talking about? It looks beautiful, man. Well, this is Zoom. I don't know what it looks like
Yeah,
on
Zoom looks
Facebook.
great. Facebook, yeah, not so much. So we'll swap out the computer and see if we can make it all smooth, and so they can see us real time and all that fun stuff.
Oh, okay. I can see what you're saying. This is like bop 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 bop.
Yeah, you can't move too fast, otherwise it looks like you're doing the robot,
Hey, sometimes that's good, man.
right?
Just joining. So, what did Ducey announce? Everybody gets $1 million, Liz. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
no, really. So actually, real quick, you did put that as a topic. How much money is he giving the restaurants?
There is actually $1 million. $2 million to further help local restaurants.
That's not very
So,
much when you think about all the restaurants we have in the state.
yeah, well, there's a lot closing down, so there might be a better pool.
So
And that's
each
a
one
very,
getting this. I
very,
mean, two
it's
million
not very
dollars. I mean, there's got to be what thousands of restaurants across the state. So $2 million is going to give them what each $5.
Yeah, I guess whoever is actually really willing to go ahead and actually fight for those funds and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know what to say, my friends, but stay strong.
If you own a
Stay strong.
restaurant, get on it because there's not enough to go around.
Yeah. So
All
that's
righty,
what.
sir.
But anyways, guys, with that being said, don't forget to go ahead and follow us on all of our avenues and pages. If you don't like Facebook, go to YouTube. If you don't like YouTube, go to Instagram. If you don't like Instagram, we got podcasts going on all of the podcasts, which is Google, iTunes, Spotify, and whatever Anchor. If you guys want to go ahead and use those, you're more than welcome to. You can hear my beautiful voice and Eric's beautiful voice, and then we can go ahead and put a picture up so you guys can put match the face with the voice or something like
There you go.
that.
All
But
right.
anyway, guys, go to the PrescottTimes.com to find out more things that are popping up all day long. I love you. I appreciate you. And remember, you are everything. And don't let nobody say that you're nothing. With that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love